Commander James Reeves stretched his legs across the observation deck of the research station on Theta-7, a crystalline world of delicate ecosystems and fragile alien life. The Thetans, graceful beings made of semi-translucent silicate, had welcomed humanity with cautious curiosity. After 3 months of successful cooperation, everything seemed perfectly peaceful. James had been standing for hours, studying the bioluminescent gardens below. The artificial gravity hummed softly around him as he shifted his weight. His left calf suddenly seized, tightening into a knot of pure agony. He gasped, his massive human frame instinctively clenching as the muscle contracted violently. The floor beneath him seemed to shudder. James doubled over, gripping his leg, trying to massage the cramp away. The pain was extraordinary, a reminder of why Earth was called a death world. Humans could endure things that would shatter most alien species. He grimaced, straightening up as the cramp slowly released its grip. Below, pandemonium erupted. The crystalline towers of the Thetan city began to shimmer with chaotic light patterns. Through his headset, James heard panicked voices in melodic Thetan frequencies, high-pitched and frantic. Scientists were scrambling. Alarms wailed across the station. Dr. Soren, the Thetan liaison, materialized on the observation deck, his form flickering with distress. "Commander. The entire Western District is in evacuation mode. Our seismic sensors recorded a magnitude 7.8 event, centered directly beneath this station." James's eyes widened. What? There was nothing. No shaking, no. "The epicenter is precise," Soren interrupted, his voice trembling with concern. "It correlates exactly with your position. We must evacuate the research complex immediately. Your people might be in danger." Within minutes, Thetan emergency teams were swarming the station. Scientists rushed around frantically, checking equipment and sealing compartments. James tried to explain that he hadn't felt any earthquake, but his protests were drowned out by the chaos. Then something remarkable happened. Dr. Keisha Chen, the station's chief geophysicist, was cross-referencing the seismic data when she noticed something peculiar. The tremor had only registered for 3.2 seconds, far too brief for a genuine tectonic event. More importantly, the wave pattern was asymmetrical, originating from a single point rather than spreading through the crust. She studied the graph, then looked at James standing nearby, still rubbing his calf. Realization dawned on her face. "You were stretching," she said slowly. "Just a cramp," James admitted. "Bad one too." Keisha quickly pulled up the biometric data from James's suit. His heart rate had spiked dramatically right at the moment of the earthquake. She cross-referenced it with the seismic reading and let out an astonished laugh. "That wasn't an earthquake," she announced to the room. "That was a human having a muscle cramp." The revelation sent shockwaves through both stations. Soren's crystalline form flickered with confusion. "Impossible. The force required." "Humans weigh 400 pounds in standard gravity," Keisha explained. "When Commander Reeves's leg muscles contracted, they generated a concentrated force against the floor. Our instruments are so sensitive to tremors in this stable crust that they picked it up as a seismic event." James felt his face burn with embarrassment. "You're telling me my leg cramp caused all this?" Over the next hour, as teams were recalled and alarms silenced, the Thetans gathered to study the data. What emerged was a stunning revelation. Humans weren't just stronger than they'd realized, their sheer physical power made them capable of generating effects that mimicked natural disasters. Dr. Soren approached James with newfound respect. "Your species is far more formidable than we comprehended. A simple muscular spasm registers as a major earthquake on our instruments. Your people would be formidable in any conflict." James shrugged. "We're just used to a brutal world. Earth demanded strength to survive. But right now, I'm just grateful you found it humorous rather than threatening." That evening, as James watched the Thetan city gradually return to normal, he realized something profound. Sometimes the greatest discoveries came not from grand gestures, but from the smallest, most mundane moments. And sometimes, humanity's greatest strength wasn't anything they consciously wielded, it was simply who they were. The scientists of both worlds spent weeks analyzing the data, and it became a cornerstone of their new understanding. The Thetans learned that even a Deathworlder's weakness, a simple muscle cramp, was a force to be reckoned with. And humanity gained a valuable ally who now understood their true nature. All from one very painful leg cramp.